I think you're on mute.
Workday starting to sound the same?
I think you're on mute.
Find something that sounds better for your career on LinkedIn. With LinkedIn Job Collections, you can browse curated collections by relevant industries and benefits, like flex PTO or hybrid workplaces, so you can find the right job for you. Get started at linkedin.com/jobs. Finding where you fit. LinkedIn knows how.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon. Sometimes the most painful part of getting sick is the getting better part. Waiting on hold for an appointment, sitting in crowded waiting rooms, standing in line at the pharmacy, that's painful. Amazon One Medical and Amazon Pharmacy remove those painful parts of getting better with things like 24/7 virtual visits and prescriptions delivered to your door. Thanks to Amazon Pharmacy and Amazon One Medical, healthcare just got less painful.
But look, this is for you to hold those women accountable, because I know y'all know women that say that shit. Okay?
Yeah,
and should I even give you a prime example? Cooking with Kai. Hold up, please. Let me, because you guys are highly offended over a woman that was cooking and dancing. Not saying you, but the women out here are mad at their husbands, arguing. She not even all that cute. Banning her, cursing her out, disrespecting her,
crazy.
giving her address out, cursing this young. When women was shaking their ass on OnlyFans, go get your bag, sis. Go get your bag, sis. You doing your thing, sis. Look, when girls is shaking their ass on Instagram and it's your homegirl, your sister, or your cousin friend, all this other shit. Get your bag, sis.
I don't support OnlyFans.
Look.
Wait.
No, look.
You said like 18 things. It's time for the rebuttal.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap Up Crew. No booger, but I go by the name of Eli. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, The Real Y Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
You know, I'm happy to see that you ain't lose your form. You know, normally we take a little break, come back, you be stuttering.
Yeah, that is true. Like, I be forgetting the lines and shit like that.
Like, how you start the show again?
Yeah.
Well, yes, indeed. It's your boy Ace. You could get what you desire. Time is of the essence, and this is the season of giving, so I'm giving y'all my presents. You heard? Ace the GOAT, 2-4.
Okay, yeah. They had a month and a half to write that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm out here.
Listening to Doechii.
If we was listening to Doechii. Last but not least, we got Jew.
Man, what it do? It's your boy Jew, and I ain't got no lines for like that for you. So, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all support, you know what I'm saying? Holler back at your boy, you heard?
Indeed, smooth.
Anyway, man, we got special guests in the building. Let them know where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on Instagram. It's Anasia Rose. I'm a jack of all trades. You feel me? Hide your nigga. Hide your woman. Like,
damn, they gotta hire everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hide your kids, hide your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, damn, man. Yo, appreciate you. Again, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe if y'all not already subscribed. Get the merch, Dailyrapupcrew.co. And okay, there we go. Superman is in the building. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, make sure y'all listen to the podcast audio, man. This nigga got
just came from work, bro.
You got a flaming nigga on your shit. That's pause, by the way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You flaming today, my boy?
Fire for them.
Fire for that, nigga.
Fire for them.
That nigga dunking balls. That's crazy.
This shit say market. This the flame market, nigga.
Oh, shit. That's crazy. Yeah. And then you, listen, I ain't even going to say too much, man. Like, cop the merch, man. Dailyrapupcrew. And I know you thinking of something. He thinking of something. This
don't
nigga.
Don't cop this.
Yeah. Listen. Let me get to this first topic, right? Do you think people lie about being ready for a relationship, and how does that impact the people that they date? Since you're the only female representative we got right now. So, well, what's your thoughts on this topic?
Me personally, I lie. I lie about being ready for a relationship, not because, like, you feel me? Sometimes, like, I get in points in my life where, like, I'm missing out on, like, love or affection and stuff, so I start craving it, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So when the time comes and it's presented to me, I take it. But it don't mean necessarily, like, you feel me? I'm ready to ride this through right now.
So you're saying you will be talking to somebody, a guy, and he would let you know, like, I want a relationship, and you don't want a relationship, but because you want that affection.
I'll let him know. It depends on how I feel about the person. It definitely depends on the person.
So you'll be in a whole relationship with somebody and then, like, really don't truly desire that relationship. You just end it for the convenience, basically.
I mean, I've been in one of those before, only because it was, like, mutual. You feel me?
Okay.
But if it's not mutual and you feel like you want to...
Mutual what? Convenience?
Huh?
Mutual what?
It was, like, a mutual understanding of, like, all right,
We just...
I'm not in a... We both not in a space to date right now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you working on getting your money up. I'm working on whatever I'm
But we
working
gonna
on.
practice together type shit?
No, not practice together. Like, we gonna vibe. We gonna get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever come with it, come with it. But we're not too pressed on it. Like, emotions ain't that deep into it and, like, stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Ace, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, for guys, I think a guy will lie about being ready for a relationship if he meet like a quality woman and he know like, yo, if I let this go, somebody gonna snatch this up. So it's like you don't want another nigga getting it. So he be like, yeah, I could be in a relationship with you, blah blah. And you know, sometimes it work because it might make you see like the streets ain't really out there for me. Like ain't nothing really out there for me. So maybe this is where I need to be. Or it could go the other way where you still doing your thing, you still outside even though you're in a relationship, end up hurting shorty. So, but it's selfish because niggas know they don't be ready for it, but they like, damn, I can't let this go. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah, your answer came off a little bit too fluid. I mean, is this from experience? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna
like, is this from experience?
Yeah.
Oh, so you was a fuck boy, like I was saying.
I mean, I know you ain't talking about.
I was.
I was too.
Accountability,
yeah.
okay.
What about now?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not a fuckboy right now. I'm upfront with my intentions from the beginning, and yeah, once honesty is the best policy.
Do you care to elaborate what
Right.
your intentions are, since you know you just...
What my current intentions are?
Yeah.
To not be in a relationship. I mean,
All right, so let me ask you a question.
for sure.
You dating a woman, right? You take her out on a date, whatever. She asks you
Mhm.
that exact question.
Mm-hmm.
How are you articulating that to her? Are you just saying like, nah, you know, I'm not really, or are you just
That's a good question. I like.
yeah, or are you just like,
Yeah,
telling
I
her,
mean,
like,
women normally ask like, "Oh, what you looking for?" You know what I mean? I just tell them like, at this current point in my life, I'm not really looking for nothing serious. I'm just having fun, right?
and that's enough to just go with the flow for you?
Yeah, I gave you the ball is in your court at that point. I gave you the opportunity to decide if you want to fuck with me or not.
Okay.
They usually say, you wrong for that. You know she was feeling you after you gave her the dick.
Yo, as long as I'm upfront and
Nah.
honest, you made the decision. You can't blame me.
Respectfully.
Seems logical.
though.
Like, remember we had that one guest, and she was like, if you fucking somebody and she catching feelings, you should stop fucking her. Some shit like that.
She
Like,
said, y'all soft. Y'all soft. Like, yeah. She was passionate about
Yeah, I
that
don't,
shit.
I don't know. She
so
was
how you feel about that? If you are having like dating somebody and y'all having sex, y'all intimate having sex, but you know, let's say he's catching feelings for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Should you stop having sex with him because he's catching feelings for you?
And in this situation, am I not catching feelings back? Because I'm not somebody who
You're not. You
Fucking
just
and
in
not
it for
catching
because
you enjoy the pleasure.
you enjoy the pleasure.
Yeah,
but
he blowing your back out.
I feel like I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's possible for women. In my perspective, like you just fucking, and you're not gonna catch no type of feelings or no type of like nothing.
I agree with you.
Some women say they could do it.
a lot of
I
women.
know there is some. Don't get me wrong. I got friends and stuff like that, but it's not like I don't think it's like a common woman thing to do though. Like you know.
I don't think they attracted to that dude in the first place, though.
Yeah. Facts.
So when a woman sign up for friends with benefits, in most cases you would say she lying to herself or him.
She lying to you.
I lied to myself before.
Okay, all right.
So I can't say every woman. I could say me though.
Oh, okay.
Facts. I definitely lied to myself before.
So you went in there like, yo, this is gonna be friends with benefits. I'm not gonna catch no
Yeah.
feelings, and then
ended up being too good, catching feelings.
I think that's where women really lie on, like what line that they could be friends with benefits.
They're friends
and
with
not catch-
benefits?
Yeah.
That's just like Shorty that said she dick and dash, and I wanna.
Dick and dash?
She admitted that after a while she catch feelings, and I'm like, then you're not dicking and dashing.
Right.
yo, low key, we should make that an app. Like, you know what I'm
Dick and
saying?
dash?
Like the dick and
Put that
dash
on
app for
the
the
feed.
for the women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Somebody made a song out of it, and I know they seen it from my episode, but you know what I mean.
Ooh.
I got it right.
we did say it. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
But that will be crazy.
Yeah,
Imagine
man,
like
that
you
shit.
go on an app and then they got their ratings and shit like that and the user feedback. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
this
right.
nigga only got a 3-star. Like, nah, let me get the nigga with the 5-star and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would be
would
crazy.
you even pick the shorty that got all these good ratings? I'm like, everybody been piling up on that. Like, you just swipe, nah, I'm good.
But
That's
all right. Let's say you're looking for some neck though. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh my.
And her neck is 5 stars. You're not gonna swipe right on that shit. Like,
I gotta see her. Okay. You saying like just swipe and okay. I'm lying.
Yo, how much she got a video on this shit? Like, bro, we aren't saying too much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We can't get
we can't do all the ideas
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there. And like, yo, who was my turn? Like, Ju, you went already.
Nah.
What's your thoughts?
What's the topic?
Fuck, I forgot the top of my damn.
You still on that first one, I think.
Yeah. Do you think people lie about wanting to be in a relationship when they start dating?
Yeah, hell yeah. Everybody lies. They want you to imagine a person that they think you want to receive. And the reason why we lie, I remember the reason why I lied, because women want to hear lies. They don't want to hear the fucking truth.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? As much as y'all say y'all want a man to tell y'all the truth and tell y'all what it is, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm being truthful about is how I'm not going to commit to you or how I'm not going to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But everything else, you know, I sweet talk you because that's what you want to hear.
So it sounds like you're saying two different things. So are you saying that these men are telling these women like, yo, I want to be in a relationship with you, or you just...
No, they're telling them all the other things. They even... I hear women get mad like, oh, why you even open her door if you ain't want a relationship? Like you being a good man is a flaw. Like, yo, me and Shorty kicking it, I can't be a good man. I gotta treat her like a
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
They get mad at men. Or why y'all went out to eat? Just because we fucking, I can't go out to eat with her. You get what I'm saying? So like all these things. So at the same time, like I wouldn't change anything about that. You would still know my good characteristics. You get what I'm saying? Like if I seen something and I'm like, oh shit, Shorty look nice in this lingerie, I might buy it, but that don't mean I'm trying to be in a relationship with you now because I bought you lingerie. I'm trying to fuck you in it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So,
but I feel like
go ahead.
I feel like that's where a lot of like people get it fucked up because like it's not gonna be the success rate of like a relationship and shit working like based like the foundation is sex and lust is not gonna work. Yeah,
but it all goes down to communication. If I told you one thing, I'm not ready for a relationship.
But it's based on that though. Y'all already been fucking.
You saying if y'all started as friends with benefits and won't work in a relationship?
Not you didn't know y'all know how to necessarily be like sex friends with benefits, but like sex on a first date or like whatever. That's still
sex on the first date can't work. Is what you're saying?
I don't think I'm not saying it can't. I don't think it's as successful as dating, getting to know somebody, and then you feel me opening that door.
I don't know. I disagree with that.
I disagree with that too.
I've had situations where I have situations where we hit it off on the first night, but we had an amazing night. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just vibed and it just led to that. Like, you get what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying it's successful in the long run though. It's not built off nothing but lust. Lust could be found anywhere. You feel me?
Well, what I'm saying is we built up that, you know, that relationship or whatever the case is, and then, you know, even prior to us like going out, like it's not like I just met her that same day we went out. Like, you know, we already was building a connection, then we went out, the vibe was still good, and then, you know, things has happened, and then we still are in that space. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I would say in my experience, the shorties that I had sex with like early on in our encounters, I had more success with them than shorties that made me wait. Cause like, you made me wait 3 months and then that shit trash. It's like,
I mean, that could be subjective though.
I'll wait 3 months for this nigga. Like, what the fuck? Huh?
That's subjective though, cause you have males that think like that. A lot of males think like that, and some men that think like, you feel me? She not giving it up. You feel me? That's a keeper. Like, or frip. Like, you feel me? You know for a fact if anybody else run down.
Somebody got that shit in one night.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, it's more about, like, just that, though. It's morality, shit like that. Like, you know, shit could happen. Like, you feel me? We humans. We got needs and shit. Nigga get drunk, all right, cool. But, like, if it's an ongoing thing, nobody want to... I don't want a nigga that's just fucking bitches on the first day. Fact. So, I got to put the shoe on the other foot.
Yeah. You say you wouldn't want a nigga that's fucking women on the first date?
I know most of them is doing
I'm about to say, were you finding that nigga?
I know that, but I'm just trying to put it in a perspective so you understand.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, all right.
Yo, I had a situation. I mean, I have a friend that was in a situation, and
nigga, ass on the first day.
Nah, fuck out of here. But so this friend, you know, they was very intentional. They was very intentional about, you know, that they didn't want a relationship. You know what I mean? But they did have that, you know, that friends with benefits situation going on. But the friend was, in a situation where because they had sex, the woman felt like she was entitled to certain responsibilities from that man. Like, and she even used words like, oh, how you fucking me, but you don't, you're not hitting me up every day, or you're not trying to check on my well-being and stuff like that. So, is that a thing too? Like, is that a thing too if somebody is having sex with that person? Do they feel entitled to certain privileges even though they're not in a relationship? Like, you know what I mean?
I just feel like that goes, honestly, I'm a very like logical, biological thinker, right? So I just think it go back to like women anatomy, men anatomy, completely different, you feel me? And it can't really compare either. So I feel like with women, we lead with our emotions. So it's not ideal for us to go into a situation lusting over somebody. It's not ideal. Because 9 times out of 10, which is, it's still like statistics that shows otherwise, but.
Okay. So let me get to this next topic. Because we just talked about the first one. So the second one is actually really interesting. It said, why do you think there's so much scrutiny and conversations about who Black men choose to date when the data shows that Asian women and Hispanic individuals date outside their race at an even higher rate than Black men? So I'll preference this off.
Can y'all lead the conversation with that one?
Yeah, I'll preference this off. Obviously, a lot of the conversation in interracial relationships seems to be focused on Black men. Like, oh, Black men date white women, this, that, and the third. But, and Black men must not love their mothers and they hate Black women and all this fucking unnecessary rhetoric. But then when we look at Asian women who date outside their race the most, nobody's looking at Asian women saying, but damn, they must hate their fathers, or they hate Asian men, or they hate this, that, and the third, and they date white men the most. Like, you get what I'm saying? Just like Hispanic people, especially American-born Hispanic people, they tend to date outside their race more, but nobody has that smoke for them the same way they do for Black men. So why are people so focused on who Black men date and not focused on other people? Like,
I got something for that one.
Okay.
It's because the way Black men usually treat Black women. Not to say it's like a broad spectrum. It's
your
like,
mic up too?
Bring the mic close to.
like it's a lot of different, everybody's their own individual person and everybody has their own relationship with the adjacent person. But it's like commonly known that Black men do usually treat Black women a certain kind of way. And when we're aggressive, we're told we're, very, I don't know, vindictive or condescending or self-centered,
combative, and all this.
And
all of those
we're just trying to, advocate for ourselves, because if we don't, who else is? But as a woman, when you advocate for yourself, it's considered like crazy, and that's the word men love to use, crazy. And it's not necessarily that we're crazy. We just have to speak highly of ourselves, because if we don't, who will? And not necessarily speaking that every man wants their woman to be quiet, but a lot of men don't want their women to be the voice of the conversation, don't want to be the head of the relationship. But it's not necessarily that we want to be the head of the relationship. We want to have our own, our own mind in our relationship to still keep independence with someone. But an Asian woman or another race of women, they do a lot of the same things that Black women do to our kids, but it's laughed at. But with a Black woman, it's considered abuse. You see, it's differences.
Like, give me an example. You said they do a lot of, like, they abuse their kids and stuff like that?
Yeah, like if a Latina mom grabs like a chancla and hits her child with a shoe, it's funny and it's a joke. But if a Black woman is like, pops their child
with a pot?
Yes.
Yeah, niggas be comparing a chancleta to a whole fucking,
that ain't abuse.
like,
I'm just
a whole fucking barbed wire belt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
go get the switch.
That's too much, but you know what I'm trying to say.
So you think is because Black men speak negatively about Black women?
They carry us a lot differently than they carry other races. It's because there's so, like, since me and you are African American, we have a lot of common ground. But if I were to marry a Latina man or Latino man, me and him, we would have to spend our entire lives learning each other, because we have two completely different cultures, two different backgrounds, two different understandings of life. So it's probably really upsetting, well, to me, that a Black man can go date another woman and be willing to learn this woman's whole nationality, her whole life, her whole everything. But when you get with a Black woman that you know everything she's been through, you ate the same food at Thanksgiving she did, you know everything, you went to the same type of cookouts, but you're willing to go put double down the effort with someone else than with your own people. Yeah.
I think there's more to a relationship than just having a common like this like ethnic group or culture. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of men or women are going where they want to be, valued, respected, and appreciated.
Yeah.
And sometimes when like I can't speak for why Asian women date, white women at such a high clip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Outside of outside of society just pedestalizing white men, white women, like, you know what I mean?
People fetishize black men, like, seriously.
Deadass.
Like, very much so. This is going to be really out of bounds, but if you ever watch any type of, like, adult film, black men are fetishized disgustingly. Like, it'd be like one black girl.
You don't think black women aren't either? They got a whole category, like, dedicated to them.
There
like,
is, but
But like
the
black
difference
men are
is
fetishized to the point where it's like, come on.
the difference is black women prefer to date black men.
Yes.
We don't prefer to date outside of our race. I mean, there is some. Not everybody's the same. But our preference is in our, you feel me? And I feel like when it's shoe on the other foot, y'all preference is outside of that. You feel me?
I don't think. I mean, again, I think we focus so much on the minorities that we like. Black men marry black women at an 87% rate. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the election. Black men voted for Kamala at an 87% rate, but people would rather focus on that 12 or whatever, the 13%, and try to make that the majority. Like, you know what I'm saying? But again, when we have
ain't show up.
Yeah, when we have the Asian women or white women or Hispanic women do the same things, even at a higher clip, nobody's looking at an Asian woman saying you hate your mother, you hate your father. You don't like. Nobody has the same rhetoric. And I've seen Asian women talk negatively about Asian men. They just don't have a culture. This is why I noticed that these other ethnic groups of women don't have a culture where they are as vocal and shaming their men on every platform they could possibly get in life. You know what I mean? As we're in our culture, it is like known for black women to kind of bash black men, to emasculate them, to disrespect them. So at every point, they're always looking at, oh, black men ain't this, black men ain't that. And then, like, I seen a post, I don't know, I'm be yapping. I seen a post that said black men can't be your shields and your target at the same time. And it resonated with me because as a black man, all I see is black women bashing us, doing whatever they can to try to minimize us. But then at the same time, it's like, you want us to protect you and you want us to do all, you want us to go out our way. But these are the same women that will laughing at when Trump got in the presidency, said, oh, I hope Trump kill y'all because y'all voted for him. Like, that type of stuff is crazy. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, Jew, what's your thoughts on this topic?
Shit, y'all done said a lot. I think it's crazy, but I don't know what we have to do as black men to show you guys something different. I believe that we continue to get attacked no matter what it is, from fatherhood, where the rates of black fathers has increased.
Single mother.
Yeah, I mean, you can be a single mother. I'm not saying all the fathers are there, but black fathers are more in the home than any other group or race, and it has increased as of all millennials fathers as of now. So I mean, that's one thing. And then the whole I just think the standard that they expect from us, they tend to have slack for the other groups of men when they date outside their race. There was a woman who was paying for a white man bills and going public, making it seem like he was doing it. I can't remember her name, but she was a very established woman. They went viral about him, and then she got mad once he never put anything in. She's like, I was paying the bills the whole time. But let a black man want to go half with y'all. She was pedestalizing that white man as he was her savior, for sure. And then, but she was paying all the bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like car notes, everything.
That's her fault personally. Because at the end of the day, if you want somebody to sleep in the same bed with you, live in your home, be like your adjacent person, you have to, like, to even allow them to get there, you have to, give them some preliminary tests and tell them, this is what I want out of my partner. And if they don't meet that match, they can't be a partner. And that's as plain and simple.
When you say stuff like that, black men been asking, black women to meet us at we're tired of you guys, the ones that's argumentative, yelling. We want to communicate. We want to talk. You feel like we should understand why you're yelling. Oh, this is us, and then we have a shield. We went through the same trauma as you guys. We were raised by single mothers as well.
Mhm.
So how could you expect me to bend and abide by to everything that you're saying when you're not compromising anything as well?
I have a good thought on that one.
Okay.
Well, as a man, like a woman is not ruled by logic like a man should be. And no, I understand that. Oh, you have the same insides I do. We have the same emotions. We have the same feelings. We're just people.
Mm-hmm.
But when a woman looks to a man, or at least myself, when I look to a man, I expect my significant other to be more grounded than I am. To be, and I would be that for him too in situations he would need me to.
Right.
But essentially, I want you to be that person for me, to be the anchor. So when I'm going through a storm of overthinking, or I feel so upset, or I'm angry at something, I need to look to my partner to deal with my stress that I'm, projecting at people, and understand that I still love you, I still care for you, I'm still here for you, but I'm angry.
Yeah,
And
you
that's
got,
simple.
and I understand that, and I sympathize with that. But you got to understand that we're not your punching bag,
Yeah.
and that's the
Can I
part
ask
where we're not on the same page with.
I just want to add, like, I feel like definitely going off what she said and what you said, because you had some valid points as well. And I feel like women like do have to take accountability for certain shit. However, I feel like, and we're talking like growing up in a Black household and stuff like that, we're not taught how to communicate. We're not taught how to do these things, right?
Mhm.
So when we find a partner, we're expecting somebody to show an example or something, because we've never seen this, or help us through it, because we've never, you feel me? We've never had the environment to even try. Like, this is all we know. Like, I don't know how to deal with, like, me personally, I don't know how to deal with emotions. I just lash out. That's all I've seen my mother do. Nothing else.
You gave
Until my bad. Until somebody present me with another way to go about it, and like, you know what? Let me try that.
You
It might work.
You gave the key answer, and that's because most young women just watch their mother run the house.
Yeah.
So when it's time for them to run a house, they don't know how to allow a man to hold his role.
Okay.
And that's why you guys sometimes
we're not that
compete with
receptive
us.
to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I can see that though.
And it's crazy because women are leading the charge with this conversations about emotionally intelligence and stuff like that. We need a man, but then in the same breath, a lot of women aren't emotionally intelligent themselves, and then it's almost like they want to be treated like children. It's like,
If
you want me to have a tantrum, and I expect you as a man, even though you didn't have a father figure, you didn't have, like, we give women a luxury to have these excuses that we wouldn't allow men to have. Like, no man could come up to you and say, damn, I didn't have a father figure. I don't know how to lead properly. I'm still learning. You will look at him and like, oh, nigga, you gotta get your shit together. But a woman will say, damn, you know what? I ain't seen my father growing up. Like, you know what I mean?
See,
that's not true. That's subjective.
My situation is completely different. Both of my parents are married, but they're not together. They have two separate marriages. I have two large examples of what a relationship could be.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that when you're with a person, sometimes you're not supposed to be with this person. So you have to think about it like that. My parents had me and my sister, but they're not together. That doesn't mean that, like, you're not everybody you're supposed to be with. So when you're finding all these hiccups in a relationship, just leave the person alone instead of trying to, figure out a controversy or figure out why is it not working when it's not working. So just stop trying to make it work. Like, I left my son's father because it wasn't working. He was an abusive person. So I cannot, sit in an abusive household and I watch my mom get abused while she left my dad. Why would I turn around and subject myself to the same things instead of just exiting the situation? And that's what a lot of young individuals need to know.
Father?
Yeah.
So you ain't know he was abusive before y'all had kids?
No. As soon as he felt like he had me wrapped around his finger,
which most men are like that way. So.
That's when he did. Yeah, he
That's
decided to, extend his reach and show how far he'll really go. And I didn't appreciate it, so I left. And that's all you really have to do. You have to choose yourself in those situations.
Okay, that's valid. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. Like, you know what I mean? But just like how you said that you didn't want to go through that experience, I think that's how some men, Black men, are feeling like, yo, I've encountered Black women who are unhealed. They're not emotionally intelligent. They don't exude femininity. They don't know what femininity is because they had to be so masculine. I choose to go somewhere where I am being appreciated. It has nothing to do with I hate my mother. It's just I want to go somewhere where I'm feeling appreciated. And that's not being, like, reciprocated. It's like, oh, well, whatever the fuck your feelings, You supposed to be, your mom is a black woman, you hate black. It's like, damn, are y'all going to even take into consideration, why do black men get outside y'all race? Y'all don't ask these niggas. Y'all just assume because they hate their mother or they hate black women. A lot of men have valid reasons of why they chose to look elsewhere to find love. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't give black men that excuse. You supposed to tolerate, you supposed to tame me. Just because my emotions is like, we hear this rhetoric all the time. Like, I need a man that can tame me. The amount of black women that came on the show and said that, black men are tired of taming other human beings, especially adults. Like,
handle. That's what they say.
Handle, tame me, all of that shit. Like,
You're
man.
supposed to live with this person for the rest of your life. You're not gonna ever.
No, that's why they're
you're not
leaving.
You're not gonna feel a
No,
hiccup.
that's what. The taming part, like you said, you don't want to you're not raising an animal,
You don't have
and
to
I'm not
raise
raising
them.
my partner. We're growing together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Y'all don't want to listen to a
as
man,
you
but
grow,
y'all
you don't
want us to be our
expect any
daddies.
hiccups in that road. Like as you grow, like I can understand
Growth.
up and leaving if it's really inconvenient for both parties. It's no beneficial properties to anything, and it's just not working. Get up and leave. But if you get in an argument one day, you still love this person, you still cherish this person, but at the moment, this person's making me upset. That's not the point where you just get up and go there.
No,
That's not what he's saying. He's saying when you encounter that same problem in the women you dating over and over and over, eventually you're gonna get tired of it.
Yeah, that's why.
So you think? Oh, sorry to cut you off.
Sure.
So do you think like dating outside, like ethnically and racially, right?
Mhm.
Think that because there's a lot of women outside of race that act that way as well. You feel me? I feel like all of it is just based on trauma. It's just when it comes to black women, we do have a lot of trauma. Black men do have a lot of trauma. We like the center of the minorities. You feel me?
Right.
So you go outside, you see it's not common, but you're gonna find it.
Mhm.
So it's like it makes us feel not appreciated, not wanted, because same thing we're doing over here, everybody else is doing. It's just y'all keep finding faults in everything. That, you know what I mean?
I get. Go ahead, Keith.
I don't.
It could be
Like-
the place you find in your love if you keep finding the same kind of love.
Mm.
Go to church. Find your wife in the choir.
In
You
church.
won't- you won't
Church
see her
might not
yelling.
be the best option either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Yeah.
They
shit.
just
No
don't have, they
God-fearing
have no
woman.
hope for us. That's what it be.
That's like
they don't
nothing
be
we
having
do
no
is
hope.
right,
Like
literally.
It's not even
They
that.
just
It's like, all right, when you look at certain cultures, right? In certain like if you go to a Hispanic culture and where they're taught they got to make their man plate, right? So you go to their mom house, and if you don't make that plate, the mom is looking at the daughter like, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to be making it on plate." Now you go to a black household, and the man making it on plate. Yeah, that's
his feet work. His hands work. Right? Why-
Exactly.
I'm not his slave. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
am my household.
never do no shit like that.
No.
Facts. Like I said, it's subjective. Like my mother ain't never do that. Like just my.
I'm not
my
saying
last
it's
year-
every household, but
I
where's
know,
it
but
most
that's
likely
proving
to
my
happen?
point,
But
though.
that
That's
was
proving
like a
my
real
point.
vague
Like,
one.
it happens in every culture. Y'all just choosing not to be associated.
No, but
This one.
you it's all about minority and majority. If it happens a majority over here, I'm not gonna go to where it happens a majority and then try to look through the little bit of people that is where I go over here and I got a whole bunch to pick from. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I feel like black women aren't really taught the same things as other cultures to groom their men and assist their men. But at the end of the day, like maybe like let's go back 30 years. We had all those things.
Right.
Those things were stripped
And
away
y'all was
from
the most
us.
married.
And then
Yes.
black women.
But let me finish the thought. Let me
y'all
finish
had
the thought.
those qualities, and
Listen,
y'all was the
listen.
most married.
Let me finish the
So
thought.
what the fuck do you think if those qualities go away, what's gonna happen?
Massive amount of men going to jail. Black men going to jail. Now we're left alone to take care of our kids and our mothers and our young
Right,
black
y'all talking
boys.
about a generation that got nothing to do
Listen,
with y'all,
this has been a problem forever, and it's still going to continue to be a problem because I know people who've gone to jail and thought of nothing of it, like the snap of
It's
their
definitely
finger,
deeply
like it's
rooted,
fine.
and I feel like a lot of like even if y'all want to say like black women are insecure, I hear that a lot. Like I said, all of that is deeply
Everybody's
rooted. Like
insecure. In this.
It's
yeah, but I
human
feel like it's
qualities.
definitely deeply rooted. Like it's never just oh yeah, they just insecure. Like
They just don't.
that's why I feel like it has to be an understanding. Like I mean, y'all don't have to.
But is
kinda
there
get to
is that same
understand that person.
understanding applied to black men? It's
That
not.
understanding is only
Yes,
going to be
you
found
have
found
women.
within our community. That's why we should stick together
I
instead
know,
of reaching
but-
out to everyone else, expecting them to understand us. When we got each other to understand each other, that's what nobody understands.
I think that's the issue. Waiting for somebody to understand you instead of doing the work yourself.
That's
man.
why
Like,
you have
No,
to.
but you can
know yourself.
It can be like it can definitely like coincide with each other though. Like it don't have
What?
to be either or.
Can
What do
I
you
ask you, ladies? Do you do you guys hear women say, "Oh, I'm not doing this shit for a nigga"? Da, 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 da. Like, y'all hear that rhetoric, right? Like, "Oh,
I mean, probably
I'm not
friends.
cooking for him. Go get your own meal." Like, y'all don't hear that stuff.
As a grown ass woman, like, shit gotta get done. Like, I don't hear it often because, like, it's a mature thing as well.
And if
you gotta find a different party.
No.
If I'm feeding my man, I'm gonna eat. What's the
so,
problem with that?
So y'all have brothers?
Yes.
And what are your brothers saying?
My brother
about the women.
My brother is a college student. He works. He works. He makes good money. He's a bouncer, and he has a woman who lives in his home. He lives in Virginia. They coexist. She cooks. He cooks. She cleans. He cleans. They are just two people.
It just works for them though. Like I said, that's why I feel like all of this stuff is subjective, right? So like for me, my oldest brother, he the first child, you feel me? So he got his ways. Definitely we bump heads with that. Like he be expecting like a woman to cook for him. But like I'm not gonna lie, as a grown ass woman, like you have to feed yourself. Ain't nobody gonna cook for you like a man gonna cook everything. So the food gonna get made regardless. Hold up, the food gonna get made regardless. You feel me? I'll make your plate first, and all that shit don't mean nothing. Like you feel me? That's how.
Does the man have the luxury to say, you know what? I don't feel like paying the bills. Or the bills gonna get paid. Like men don't have that luxury to be like, damn, I'm not gonna be a provider. I'm not gonna protect you half time. I'm not gonna do. They don't have that luxury. Like y'all,
men don't come. I mean, women don't. Women and men complain just as much. Men complain about paying bills. Yes, they do, because I've seen it plenty of times. And women might complain, but it's just like a not a defense mechanism, but like
women,
people human, people gonna feel that. Like if you're constantly having that chip on your shoulder, like you're gonna feel it. You know, it's a human thing. Like it don't have to be women or men. If you the person that take care of household bills all the time, 365 days of the year, you're gonna get tired.
Yeah.
If I'm cooking 365 days of the year, I'm gonna get tired.
We don't be asking y'all to cook 300. We actually cook like twice a week, and y'all still give pushback.
These men be the same men that want their woman to look. I'm going to school right now. I'm going to get my nursing degree. So if I'm going to be a nurse. I'm going to be working 35 hours a week. I'm supposed to come home, take care of you after I just took care of the whole tri-state area. That's what's supposed to happen.
35 hours a week. That's a lot.
I mean,
that's not even a full work.
That's not even 40 hours. Like,
but do you work as a nurse? Do you work as a nurse? Do you know what a nurse does in her day-to-day life? You know what it is, right? So I have no right to be tired.
Nobody saying I had no right to be
tired.
tired.
You tried to belittle it because it wasn't as much as you did. But it's still something I do.
I'm saying you talking about working 35 hours.
That's still
while that man working 70 hours a week.
Okay,
and then you complain about being tired.
Nurses
work 3-4 days a week?
That's why I chose it. That's why I chose it. Men could be nurses too. Men could be nurses too. Y'all just be choosing y'all jobs.
You're saying he chose that. Most men have to work those hours to provide for their family. I'm one of those men. You get what I'm saying? I have no choice.
Snaps to you.
But I'm saying so I expect my woman to do the things that you are feeling like is too much.
Are you the sole provider of your situation?
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly.
She has some things that she has to add, like gas or whatever.
But you're the majority, right?
Yes, I am.
So since you are that majority and you're taking off a lot of the stress off her back, I can understand why she would sit there and say, oh, he's really making my life easier. Why don't I sit here and make his life easier?
But most women are not, they don't have that feeling. They feel like, I'm working.
Let them come across a man who's willing to take some stress off their back. They will figure it out.
I'm working. The man paying all the bills. You can't make his dinner? Oh, she had work too. She was working in the school for 4 hours.
And it's two different things. We're working to provide for our family. You're working to spend your money on yourself. Like you're not trying to you trying to buy Fashion Nova. You trying to spend all your money on yourself. This is why women say
stigma.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
women say his money is my money.
It's given like just immature woman. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've never really
his money is my money and my money is my money. You never heard women say that?
No, I heard it before, but that's what I'm saying. It comes with maturity level. A 28-year-old woman with kids and priorities is not going to work to fucking Fashion Over. They're going to work
to sustain themselves.
You know like, it's a maturity level, it's responsibility, it's all of that shit.
Y'all be choosing the younger women club girls, expecting them to be
They don't have as much responsibility. So they're going to spend their money on whatever they spend their money on, especially if they have a man handling all the important shit.
But this is why women want to work and they want a man to provide so they don't have to spend their own money. Like that's the whole purpose of a man providing, so you don't have to spend your own money, right? It's not like I want a man to provide so we can equally build together. No, I want you to provide so I can have my money in case something happens in this relationship and I can have my own exit money. That's how women are thinking mentally. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
when I make money and I save my money, I have a child. So my money goes to my savings. I don't touch my money that I don't use.
you're single in a relationship. How does that work?
If I was in a relationship, if I'm going to have this man in my household, he's not going to be no freeloader and just sitting
It's
up
not
on
your
my
household.
couch.
It's y'all
But
house.
But no. But I said it's my house because I have the lease on my apartment. That's my life.
And that ain't a relationship either.
That's not a relationship. If we live together and you came to live with me, you
It
should
becomes
be yes, it's we, but it's my home because it's my underling, my
You
child.
sound like one of the women that kick a nigga out just because this is
That-
my
that-
house.
that-
Nigga,
that-
get
that-
out.
She
This
wasn't
is my house.
You kicked him out.
When a
Yeah.
woman
Talking about that.
say
I
that,
feel like
when a
men-
woman
no,
say
no,
this
no,
is
no,
my
no,
house,
no.
it's a reason. It's
No,
a
no,
reason.
I
She
feel
wants you
like
to
men
know
get
it's her house.
intimidated. Men
No,
get
I'm
intimidated.
traumatized by
My
certain
brothers,
people.
don't
Wait.
move into a chick house because that's the first thing she do when she get in her attitude or when she thinking in her head that you're doing something. She's gonna kick your ass out.
It's
Don't
my
move in.
shit.
with
You
me.
got
It's my shit.
This
It's
is
my
my
shit.
house.
My
When
name
you
is
gotta
Elise,
say this.
So
yeah.
what if the shoe was on the other foot? What,
I would
what if
not
I did
get-
something? You would be
Right.
like, get out my house.
Right.
But the
Niggas just-
difference
No.
is, I
I'm
got
not
a
gonna
son.
lie.
You
A
gonna
lot of
kick
men
me in
just
my
like-
baby?
And women,
Upper hand. They
and
upper
women
hand.
shouldn't
Upper hand half
women
the time.
shouldn't be
Like-
with a man that's gonna be able to do that to her either.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
But
But that's your first initial thought when I said this is my home.
Yeah.
That's,
Got on
that's how
defense
you
mode,
think.
just like you got on
you
defense mode
projecting that to
earlier.
me.
you
No.
said this
Why
is
you
my
projecting
house.
on her?
Yeah, but you're projecting that I would like kick a guy out just
when
for
somebody's
anything.
adamant about saying this is my house.
No, what
you
if
want
they
the
just
person
work
to know.
so hard to get it to the fact that that's their biggest accomplishment?
I'm happy for you.
As a
but-
human being, not as a
Look,
woman
I-
or a man, as
I-
a human.
I'm happy for
Yes.
you, but when we are together, this is now our house. This is our house.
It can
And
be
if
our
I-
house if you paid bills in our house and
Yeah.
if you contribute to
Do
our
something.
house.
But if you say
Here
my name
in
is
our
on the
house.
lease,
You
this
gotta
is
do
still
something.
not our house. This is
Oh
not
my
our house.
God, then advocate for yourself. Get
so-
your name
so
on that
you-
lease, babe. Well, I don't know what you want me.
No, I just say I wouldn't deal with a woman.
You
that
better
says that.
cement yourself in that woman's life. Whatever happened to
You
courtship
just
and
said,
stuff
you
like
just
that.
said he not gonna be no freeloader, so obviously he contributing to the house.
Yes. So
But
So you
it's
can't.
yours.
So when push comes to shove, you can't be like, okay, this is my shit. You got to get the fuck out.
I didn't.
He never said that. He brought it up.
He's making me something.
It's not about what you said. It's about how you
Put it up.
said it. Like you
I
very
get it,
much
I get it.
concerned with this is my shit. Like
It's
you know what I'm saying?
because
Like,
I just explained to y'all I have a situation in my life where a man has felt like he could control me and he.
so now in return, you want to make sure you could control shit.
No, I want to make sure I am in control of myself and what I have going on. So I cannot, fall to the same issues I've
Right.
had in the past. What anybody would do,
Right.
bro. Not sit there and keep falling to the same problem. Keep falling to my knees and losing everything because of a
I
guy.
understand that too.
It's not personal. But if you don't have any children, right?
Mm-mm.
Dating her would be a lot different than dating me because I have baggage. She does not have baggage. I have emotional baggage and I have things I need to take care of on top of that.
Mhm.
So it's like, if I were to invite you to my home, it would be completely different than getting to her house.
Mhm.
It's her home and your home now. But if it's my home, it's my son's house. And not
Like,
to
the
say
son
he
is gonna
he runs
be
the crib,
priority,
but
I'm gonna make sure
I'm making sure
his
Son run the
head.
crib.
So
I'm not
But that's
saying
not your
that.
responsibility.
But
That's my
he's-
responsibility to keep the roof over his head.
Yes.
If you not, for me, the biological, you know what I mean?
So when you get into a relationship, you say you got baggage, right? Are you say you got emotional baggage? Are you doing anything to get rid of that emotional baggage?
Therapy. Snap.
You in therapy right now?
Yes, as you
Right.
should.
And this is what we trying to tell you. Work on yourself before
Well, why-
you get on
I-
relationships.
Before
I
you
feel like
expect
a
a
lot of
man to
men
come
are
in
not
and
willing
Women be
to
expecting a
therapy
man to come in
as
and
much
take
as
on the
women are.
emotional baggage, and we saying we
You
tired
go
of
to
that
therapy?
shit, bro. Huh?
You go to therapy?
I do.
Oh, good. You're a good person. You go to therapy?
Sure do.
Oh, good. See? There's not a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
people
but,
really don't
but
take
what
care
we're
of them.
saying is these men are examples of I'm trying to do the work myself. That way, no woman has to deal with my emotional baggage, right? What men are being told is that we have to tolerate your emotional baggage, and if we're not man enough if we don't carry your baggage and your emotional unintelligence, for lack of better words, and be able to somehow make you a better woman because of that. Like men are saying, like we're tired of that. We're gonna go somewhere where we appreciate where we don't have to deal with as much baggage. You know what I mean? As much emotional unintelligence or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's valid. Just like if a woman chooses to date outside her race because, you know,
for the same reason,
I think that's valid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but, you know.
It's all personal.
Yeah.
It depends.
Definitely.
Like, I wouldn't even find myself in an area where I could find myself dating a guy who's black that wouldn't like that I'm black. I don't think I would be in that surrounding area. So I wouldn't come across that.
Say it again?
I wouldn't be in like a place where I would find a man who wouldn't like me for me. Cause I would find him in like probably work or something. Or a place I usually go around where I live. And where I live is not a place where I find multiple cultures or multiple people. I find people like me. So when you stay inside that bubble, it's harder to find people who like, you know, Asian women.
But you say you wouldn't date a man that don't like you because you black?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
That was the whole question. You said Asian women dating outside of their race. I said if I wouldn't find myself like falling for a man who doesn't like black women or doesn't like black
and
power.
I'm not gonna lie. You can tell there's certain men like that put black women on a pedestal. There is, and there's men who just, for me, just sweep it under the rug. Not necessarily.
You mean there's certain men that put? You mean out like non-black men, or you just mean
no, like black men?
Oh, okay.
Like I'll give an example. Like some guy I was talking to one time. Like he just always used terms as far as like black queen, shit like that. You could tell, feel me, shit
But
like
it's
that.
cute.
It's cute.
It's cute.
It's cute, like, you feel me? But
it's
that proves
too
my
much, but
point
it's
of,
like
like,
adorable though.
yeah,
Get it.
I mean, he was like, you know, on the simp side. But
Exactly.
But that still adds to my point though.
Exactly.
Like, nah, shut the fuck
But
up.
it's
No.
cute,
You
though.
gotta listen to the whole point.
What's the
Let me
point?
finish.
What's the point?
My point is, y'all choose not to. Like,
Choose not to what?
if you love black men, if you love black women, you have no like animosity towards them,
Right.
which I feel like a lot of black men do. So it's gonna always play a part in.
But where you getting this data from? Like,
First of all, I'm getting my data off what I've heard today.
What you
I
see.
came out of each one of y'all mouths because I'm a very observant. And I pick-
what that we don't? You said that we have an animosity towards black women.
Yeah, he got defensive over something she said, and it wasn't even defensive at all. He got defensive over something she said, and it wasn't even. It was just general
I don't
statement.
believe I got defensive.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think animosity is the wrong word.
Offensive, but you had like a very quick rebuttal
Very
that you
quick
felt
and,
like
tried to
it was personal.
Shut it down. Type shit. Like you did.
I think sometimes it comes off defensive because, like, we had a show where, you know, black women love to generalize, right? They have no problem with no data. Like, they'll say 3 of their friends did some all black men. They love generalizing all black men. And then the moment we talk about black, but not me. It's like, so y'all understand generalizations when it comes to black men, but when it comes to that's not me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A black stepfather. My dad make $40 an hour as an engineer. I do not think my dad is like every other black man. Literally. I think every person is individual. It depends on what you put time on and you focus on and what you are individually. But
anything else gotta be healed.
Yeah.
All that projecting and all that other stuff. Like, it's common these days, but it's also like very not common too. Like, to find somebody that's like working on themselves and like don't fit in the statistics of like what you used to.
But that's what I'm saying, man. People just gotta do the work to come into situations healed and not try to project that trauma or look for somebody to handle their trauma or teach them how to do. Like,
also, another thing too, you talked about fetishize other ethnic groups fetishizing black men. But when these other non-black men be fetishizing black women, now it's cute. Oh, they appreciate. White men love to fetishize black women.
That's not my.
No,
that's not my cup of
Joe.
Joe.
Romantic, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all love that shit. Like,
he asked me, could he touch my hair?
A white man would say, "I love your natural hair." Y'all look at it as, "Oh my God, he appreciates my natural beauty." A black man says that, "Oh, he's trying to
lying."
I do that.
What the fuck?
Don't lie.
That's not personal.
No,
Like,
you laughing. Your face saying it all. Your face saying it all right now. Look.
I would appreciate it a lot more from a black man than like
we was
any
literally
other
listing the natural hairstyles that we love on black women.
All right, so keep saying
And if you look in the comments, black women, oh, y'all don't really like our natural hair.
Because y'all really don't. Y'all really be chasing the women who
Case in point.
If I listen. Y'all didn't let me finish the thought. Look, most of the time,
Was you in the comments?
no.
Oh my bad.
Was you?
Thought-
You was
I was
looking
in the
at it?
video.
Yeah. But a women like what I got on my head right now, a wig, right?
Mhm.
So this is what's on TV. This is everywhere. This is what is brutalized. This
You
is
think
is
we prefer that?
no.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Let her finish, guys.
The women who are broadcasted, who are beloved and famous and considered beautiful and normalized as beautiful, alter themselves to be that way.
Okay.
So when men say, "Oh, I like it this way,"
Who are they doing it for?
Men.
And we need more women to be honest about that, because when we do have these conversations, they say we do it for ourselves. We don't do it for men validate. We do it for ourselves. Like, and we know this to be true, but they keep lying to us, even though we saying like, yo, we don't like the BBLs, we don't like this. We're not doing it for y'all. We doing it for ourselves. That's the main thing we always hear from women.
I wouldn't get a BBL. Too many people died. Too many people died.
Well, what is your point about the hair?
It's unessential.
What's your point about the hair?
It's like black women's hair is it's our power. It's no
So why
other
can't we see
no
it?
other race.
If it's your power, why are you hiding it?
Because you don't deserve it no more. You done made me feel like
What?
garbage about it.
Who?
And
Not black men?
Okay.
Now
let me
even other black women hate black women's hair. Like, you can see a white woman with a pixie cut. If you see a black girl with a pixie cut, she's bald-headed as fuck. And that's it. That's the end of the conversation.
You talking about Nia Long?
That's beautiful.
I love her.
We love that.
How many people talk about how much
Bro,
they love
people
Nia
in
Long?
Yeah, but you're not a woman. Like, you don't
I feel like
understand.
it's
We're attracted to
I
women.
feel like it's always conditions put on it. So, like, let me give an example, right? I'm a black woman. I have more of like finer hair, right?
Mhm.
There's black women with thicker hair, more coarse, curlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have conditions. Y'all say y'all like natural hair, but y'all go for the woman with the looser hair or like
Yeah.
you know what I'm
More
trying to say, like
tame looking.
I think where y'all get misconstrued, we go after the woman that maintains her hair, not the woman that want us to take them as they are with the Meek Mill braids, like, or whatever the case may be.
Who got me?
Because when y'all take these wigs off, sometimes
First
it's
of all, that's
Meek Millie
the
up under.
process. That's how you get it there.
All
Don't
right,
try to get me.
but we don't.
Whoa.
Look, so when you outside, you looking like a beauty queen. You come home, you snatch that shit off.
But
Who
guess
are
what?
you?
I got hair. I got hair.
But I'm saying
Don't play
that's
me.
the problem we have to deal with. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't see you naturally. If you got beautiful hair, if we
why
say
not
back,
just accept it as like that's a part of being a black woman? Like that's
no, a part of you being a
it's
black
protective styles
No,
for a black woman.
Yeah, so
part
my
of you
hair don't
being a
fall
black
because I
woman
keep tugging it.
is embracing your natural beauty.
Mhm.
And if a man tells you he adores you because of it, we shouldn't get pushback saying, well, I want to wear my wig, so
Well,
what?
I never said
So
that.
what?
If a man really
I don't
would
want
have
to
set
hear
me
that.
100% of the time for like wearing
deserve my real
my
hair.
curly fro, I would be okay with that.
You said what?
If a man was to seriously make me feel comfortable in like the entire, like
You said there's other women that don't make you feel comfortable.
yes, they don't either.
Hey, what that got to do with us? We telling you that we like
It's
this shit.
because
Like-
if I go to work every day,
Mhm.
I can't wear my hair in a fro because it's frowned upon by the entire work
It's frowned
environment.
upon by your white boss, your white
And
employer.
everyone
Like, you know
around
what
me,
I'm
so
saying?
it makes
Like,
me feel uncomfortable to the point where I have to change to fit a societal norm.
Have you done it?
And
What I
I want to
mean.
ask
Have you done it?
What, wore my real hair to work and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they were saying, yeah, that's not it.
No, it's just comments.
What's the comment?
It's because like if I wear like my hair in a ponytail to the back, like how she does, I can't put heat in my hair as often because my hair will fall out because I have 4C hair. My hair's dry hair. Needs a lot more attention, more care.
Right.
Okay.
So if I continue to keep doing my hair over and over and over again, I will have none.
Right.
Mhm.
So I'd rather, take the time out, just put this on. It's winter time. It's cold anyways.
That's what I'm saying. You don't see white women doing that because
Gotta put your hat.
they don't have them struggles. That's what I'm saying. It comes with like the black culture. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's protective styles. Black women look at it as protective styles, wigs, weave, braids, all that stuff.
Something to
Is
keep it-
protective
it's
styles.
only protective because
And
y'all,
it's to keep it. Hold up, back to your point. Is to keep it tamed and managed. Whatever you just said.
Which
If you
is,
let
which
it,
is-
you're
which
gonna
is
have, like,
fine, right?
a
Right.
mess.
But then don't sit there and tell black men that they don't like y'all natural. If y'all doing that to protect y'all hair, cool, say that. Don't say, oh no, y'all don't really like that shit. Could we sitting there
How
telling
about
y'all
y'all
that
act
like the
like
shit?
y'all don't, though?
I just want to
It's
say
because
shout out to my
who's
lady
the
because
women?
80% of the time she has her natural hair out.
that's
She does.
yo, shout out to her, man,
Shout out
for
to
her
her.
appreciating her. I think a lot of times this conversation comes down to the hair is always subject. Like black women will fight tooth and nail to have another woman's hair on their head. But I think a lot of it comes down to y'all aren't raised to know how to manage and take care of y'all own natural hair, bro. Like y'all don't know what products to put in there. Y'all don't know nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All day.
Let's talk about it.
That's chemicals. Y'all putting chemicals in your hair to destroy it. Like,
this isn't nice. This doesn't look cute.
You, a woman, your mother probably told you that.
And what did I just say? Women are the ones who make us feel better about our ears.
Black men don't like your natural hair.
Yeah, but if we go outside,
that out your vocabulary.
Oh my God, what do you think certain women like when we date when I have like a significant other, and we go into a social situation, like, and I bring you around my friends, I want to feel my best. I want to look my best.
Okay.
So you as my partner, I want you to appreciate the steps I took to look my best, feel my best, and be my best in front of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And what a man should do in front of her partner, his or her partner's friends, is always make their woman feel better and like
a man should
make her feel
like in public, like
whether or whether you're not.
Yes, but you get what I'm.
It matters, like in front of, like, you know.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm just telling you, he should do it all the time.
Yeah, but not just because you put on the wig though. Like if you wear your naturals, he should be the same way, babe. Look, it's beautiful tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like. It shouldn't just be when you have a wig on. And you shouldn't feel like your best when you have a wig on. That's what we're trying to say.
My best when I have a wig on, it's hot.
So take that motherfucker off. That's what we saying.
Let that shit breathe. Like, listen, we could honestly be here all day. But I do want to get into this next segment. I know Jew had called me, man, and he said, he had called me and Ace, and he said, listen, man, I got a lot of shit to get off my chest, man. I need my own segment. You know what I mean? Like, Jew, let's get into this segment that you want to introduce.
All right. So, man, basically it's called Don't Shoot the Messenger. And this is where I want people from that's watching the show, people that's on the panel, everybody to be involved, where you tell me something you want us to talk about directly, and I could express that, and then we all talk about it, and then everybody in the comments could always join in. So it's not directly a topic that we would speak on that we already know we're talking about. It's basically what somebody else sends. You know, it could be a grievance that women have with men, women have with women. You know, I'm willing to talk it out. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers could send us some shit about UFOs. We could talk about that shit. Like,
whatever it is, that's what you want to talk about. So, but, since, it's my segment, I wanted to start it off with something spicy. So, you know what I mean? And I'm going to call it, I'm going to call y'all out, you know what I'm saying? And I need women. I'm so happy I have vocal women on the panel today, so y'all could, actually help me, because I want to call out Sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? And Sisterhood is a motherfucking scam. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got to keep it real. Sisterhood needs a reboot. It needs a whole shutdown.
Can you define what Sisterhood is?
Well, what I believe, and you guys could correct me because you guys are actually women in sisterhoods, but I just thought it was like a community amongst women who help and build each other for, whatever you guys need, and
uplift and encourage.
And all of that good stuff. But now I'm seeing that the reason why I believe Sisterhood is a scam is because you guys use it basically just to disagree with whatever a man says. And I actually got some some evidence to it, because
Exhibit A.
No, because look, Sisterhood is now destroying relationships because women are the most divorced, require divorce the most. Another thing is
wait, let me rehear that. So women are divorced the most. Who be married to the man?
Women initiate divorce.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say.
Okay.
I'll just listen.
No, because I mean, it's just the girl code. The reason why y'all asking for divorce is because y'all hearing what homegirl is saying. You could get it better over there. Y'all can't lie.
It depends on it. It really depends.
I got you. Let me finish this, and you could tear me up right after.
I'm not gonna tear you up. I just gotta. I gotta clear, concise, real term.
No, because it's a lot of. It's just like that. You guys are like programmed now just to go against a man.
No, that's social media, not.
I mean,
just
social
women.
media is a part of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we will speak on the part where women say they want to be sexually liberated, right? Y'all fought tooth and nail to say, yeah, it's my body, do whatever I want, but don't want to be sexualized. And y'all want to fuck whoever y'all want, but get mad when a man say you shouldn't be out here fucking whoever you want.
Yeah, but men decide everything for women.
No, we don't, because now y'all
can't even abort. You can't
y'all put
abort
conditions
children.
On too many.
You can't
y'all
abort
put way
children
too many
in many
conditions.
Even we just spoke on take me as I am. y'all think that no matter how y'all look or whatever y'all say, we should take it and understand it and be a respectful man and sit down and pay bills, as they would say.
I think a
Shut up
man
and pay bills.
should like express what he likes and what he wants to see you in. Like, say it's Valentine's Day. Say, I want you to wear my favorite color. I like your hair this way. I want you to do this. Then the woman would most likely do it. Like, you see the
3 days a year. Valentine's, his birthday, and
or
Christmas.
just continuously, express yourself without aggression or making me feel bad or making me feel like I'm less than because I'm not this.
Or
just
making
say
me feel
I
like
this.
I'm entitled to. Okay, so let me say something like. Women don't be like women, and I'm sure men might. Some men might feel this way. They don't like to be told what to do. They kind of just want. How do I word this properly?
Independence.
They want to see if you care enough to do it without being asked.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
What?
People aren't fine.
Yeah, just anything in
get
general.
Both ends of that.
So I could give an example as far as I'm trying to relate it to sisterhood.
Another thing about sisterhood too. Let me just finish my thing. Women can't be held accountable, not even from the sisterhood. So that's how sisterhood is a fucking scam, because y'all can't be held accountable, or even when a woman comes to you and tell you about yourself, or when a woman stands by her man, she's a pick-me. Y'all don't like her.
I never said that.
Like, that's
you
want to know
again.
Let him finish.
Yeah, let him finish the soliloquy, and then
but look, this is for you to hold those women accountable, because I know y'all know women that say that shit. Okay,
yeah, I do.
And should I even give you a prime example? Cooking with Kaya. Hold up. Please, let me, because you guys are highly offended over a woman that was cooking and dancing. Not saying you, but the women out here are mad at their husbands, arguing. She not even all that cute. Banning her, cursing her out, disrespecting her, giving her address out. Cursing this young when women was shaking their ass on OnlyFans. Go get your bag, sis. Go get your bag, sis. You doing your thing, sis. Look, when girls is shaking their ass on Instagram and it's your homegirl, your sister, or your cousin friend, all this other shit. Get your bag, sis.
Yes, I don't support OnlyFans.
Cause look.
Wait.
No, look.
You said like 18 things. It's time for the rebuttal.
I didn't finish. Y'all been cutting me off. Y'all been cutting me off. That's all I'm saying. Because y'all have this energy for this young lady when y'all supposed to be uplifting her. One she dancing, yeah. But I've seen women do 10 times as more than what the fuck she's doing with that little jiggle. She ain't even got the crazy yake. You get what I'm saying? She doing a little jiggle, and y'all offended. She making pasta, and y'all can't even cook no lobster. Like, y'all just getting mad about everything she making. Look. And I think the real reason why women are mad at her, right? Because look, I gotta defend her, because it's nothing she's doing too crazy. I think women are offended not because she's shaking her ass even at all. It's because not even because she's cooking, but she's being cute while cooking. Now, women could say, hey, I cook for my man every night.
This is wrong.
How often and I'm asking the fellas, because y'all can't answer this, ladies. How often, because your lady might cook for you every night, but how often is your woman looking cute while she cook for you?
First of all, she's not cooking every night. That's just the stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might get twice a month, but you know, like,
misogynistic.
But you see the conditions I was bringing up earlier, like, why the hell I gotta look cute as fuck cooking? You getting fed, like, and then I'll get sexy for you after. Like, why I gotta be like a condition on something like?
Men are not getting that. That's why we found cooking with Kaya such a good thing.
Listen. We have Nara Smith. She makes everything from scratch in her house. Everybody loves this.
Hello,
woman.
Who's that?
Nara Smith.
Never heard of her.
Oh my God, y'all so lame.
She's very high class.
Shout out to her.
She's a black woman married to a white man. And
That's why y'all love her. That's why y'all love her. That's why y'all love her. Damn.
Listen. I like her because she has purpose and she does what she has to do for her children.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Get you a dad.
That's why. Like, she willing black women in. Because black women think if they do that, they can secure them a white man. That's why they doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right.
People don't like Nora Smith because she
I didn't like her.
No, I'm giving your side of the story. I'm giving you a way, like an argument you can go from. They say that she promotes like a sheltered woman lifestyle. And that's not necessarily wrong. It's because her man specifically allows her to have that lifestyle. Whereas with Cooking with Kaya, I don't really understand the hate for the woman because you over here you love this woman, you idolize this woman. They made it seem like Nora Smith invented box braids, literally. They really will like put certain women on pedestals. It's just about the way you carry yourself. And they basically are trying to say Cooking with Kaya, she's more. It's because I watch her videos too. I'm not no hater.
I ain't gonna lie. She fire. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd like to learn a new recipe.
I feel like going back to what you were saying about the sisterhood shit. First of all,
is it a male resistant program? Like,
I feel like
she sound like some CIA
coping mechanism for men.
No, but listen, like. This might just be like the realest shit though, for real. I feel like a lot of people are mad at Kaya because she's getting the male attention that they don't get. Because it don't bother, I don't think it's bothering people that's getting the male attention. Like, no offense, respectfully, humbly speaking, I didn't give a fuck when that girl came out. I'd be looking at
I didn't know
she trying to make the shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't even got a man that's gonna be like, word. So it's like, it's definitely an insecurity thing, for sure. But I don't think it's just only black women. It could just be,
It's not?
I think it's a certain extent women can go with the sisterhood.
Ain't black, but that's the only people in this world.
But I want y'all to go in depth with even the sisterhood thing. Like,
well, sisterhood is a defense mechanism against men. And at the end of the day, listen to the complete thoughts. Let me finish the train of thought.
You starting off beautiful.
Okay,
Continue.
it is a defense mechanism. You have brotherhood, right?
Yeah, we do have brotherhood.
So when you were teenagers, you didn't laugh and joke about women? Or do anything against a woman in your entire life?
No, but as adults, as adult men, we hold each other accountable.
You hold each other accountable? You do. Let's not talk.
Are we not talking generally or you?
No,
because
I'm
I've
saying,
seen men.
Because you spoke to us in general. You accused me of a lot.
Wait. You said when we was younger, we formed a brotherhood to laugh about.
No, not necessarily that being the aim, but you would find yourself saying, "Oh, I'm dating this girl," or "I'm talking to her. I'm doing this." Oh, I was here. I was doing this.
Is that negative though?
No, not necessarily saying it's negative.
But
you have friendships with other males, and you may even have a friend that's a cheater. You may have a friend that stepped out on his entire family.
You might have an abusive friend you don't even know because he keep the shit undercover.
Yeah,
but see, the difference is
you gonna correct him when he pops.
See, the difference is
y'all moving the goalposts, bro.
Yeah, I got the answer for that.
No, it's definitely relevant. It's definitely relevant.
Which we on this platform, if a man does something disrespectful, we're holding them accountable.
Right.
Indeed.
So we're being voices.
Okay.
We may not stand up for every man, or we don't represent every man because there's gonna be a man that's still probably abusive,
Facts.
a man that's still cheating. But we say, don't be that man to men. Right. The problem is with
women do that too, though.
No, that's what
I mean. If I have a friend that has a good person,
sisterhood, we have hundreds of women on this platform, and women even say on this platform, "Hey, I had to agree with her because she was a woman and I didn't want her to feel like she was by herself." We had a woman that said, "All black men leave all black men," and we had a woman argue with me on this very couch because I said you shouldn't say that about all black men.
It's because it's
the girls.
Girl code.
Yeah, the girls, sisterhood, all the same shit.
Girls is the same thing as having a best friend that is a male as a male. Like, it's literally just having a friend.
Girls is, I'm agree with you no matter what, simply off the basis of you are a woman.
True girl will hold their friend accountable to realistic standards. And if you're a girl and you're sitting in your friend's face and you're allowing her to be delusional, you're not a good friend. Because you're not steering her to any positive path if you're going to continue to let her be delusional.
So you would say would it only take a friend to say that to?
No.
Or should all women? So when you guys see delusional women on this platform, why do y'all get mad? Why do women get mad at us?
Because that person wanted to be mad
I
at
feel
you at
like
that time.
on both ends is a defense mechanism. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's on both ends, and I feel like you proving my point right now. You proving my point right now.
When we talked about sisterhood, she literally said it's a defense mechanism against men.
Yeah, because y'all have
Brotherhood
brotherhood.
that started as a defense mechanism against women.
But that wasn't the basis of
Yeah,
what it is. It's because, okay, say me and her start talking and being friends for the rest of our lives. I bet you money not every one of our conversations be like, this nigga ain't shit. I'm so mad about this nigga. I'll be like, your hair looks nice today. I like your lashes. You should be friends. So cute.
But
y'all do stupid shit. And then I'm going to be like, dang, girl, today,
Right.
that nigga cheated on me. I had a hard day. What should I do next?
Go and fuck the next one.
Why is that what she has to say?
Like
she could have been like, okay, calm down.
Earlier, that's definitely a maturity level thing. Like, I ain't get that since high school, gang.
Literally.
That's
That's why I said as teenagers.
And I think the sisterhood too is it's women wanting to be a victim. Like, we have women who have never been in a situation that have got cheated on, but they want to be in the comments with the sisterhood, being a girls. You ain't never even experienced that. All the black men that you have met have been quality black men. You have quality examples, but you still want to resonate to that other woman who got cheated on because you want to be a girl's girl. You want to be part of the sisterhood. Like, it's
not necessarily
resonating
I feel like
with her.
Women feel more than men in general. So if we see another woman going through it, we know. For me,
hold
you're a
empathy.
woman. We feel.
That's
Y'all
a poor
don't feel as.
assumption. No, that's
y'all
a poor
don't-
assumption.
You can't be empathetic.
I don't think as much. Y'all don't feel as much as we do. I'm not saying y'all don't.
We
give a fuck.
don't express as much as
Not
we
as outwardly.
We feel everything because most times when we express ourselves, it's being used against us. So that's why a lot of men keep their feelings inside.
And also, I think we promote what we actually going through. Like, if I got a good woman at home and then they go over here talking about, yeah, these women ain't shit, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know what you talking about, nigga. My girl.
Yeah, women would literally
I'm not
cherish
about to
that.
agree with a nigga just because he a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cherish
Like,
that. Like, it's just about who you find. That's why I kept saying it depends on where you search for your
I feel like
partner.
it's just more of an empathy thing. I don't think it's nobody trying. I don't think it's like nobody ganging up or nothing. Like, I don't know.
No,
see
if
somebody-
you got a good nigga at home, express that.
Yeah.
We had Shorty.
I'd be happy.
But you can still, but like,
She
I
was
could
over here
still.
talking about, the reason that women don't want to be in relationships because men don't treat you good. Men be doing this, men be doing that. Ain't you in a relationship? Yeah, I'm happy in my relationship.
Exactly. Like, why are you speaking for the sisterhood and you're not even in the sisterhood?
You want to know what I call that?
What?
I call that not being a black and white thinker. I don't think I can understand where you coming from. I can understand where this woman is coming from, and I can like find the common ground at the same time. It's never a black and white, this or that, pink and purple. Like,
understand.
Her situation wasn't black and white. It wasn't like she.
At least the example.
She didn't even speak on like, yo, man, I have a great relationship. Yeah, I understand what y'all going through, but that's black and white. She didn't do none of that. We had to actually be like, damn, you in a relationship? Oh yeah, I'm in a great. Like, she was so busy trying to relate to an experience that she never experienced because she wanted to be part of this, the girls of the sisterhood. That she didn't even speak on the positive examples that she had at home of, yo, you know what? This is how I got me a quality man. This is the type of qualities I look for in men. This is the type of areas I hang around with. Girl, maybe you should it wasn't none of that. It's just like, I want to be a victim along with everybody else because I want to be.
I gave an example of that when we talked about hair. I shout out my lady, you know what I'm saying? So I did speak on the good, you know what I'm saying?
Good job,
my
good
brother.
job. Snaps to
Good
it.
job, my brother.
Trying to make it known.
That
I'm trying to eliminate that 9% of wig time too. So hopefully she watching it.
That is true, man. She had a high percentage already, so you know what I mean. You gotta take what you can get. But
and earlier, the reason why I was so happy is because he used to have a segment. No, I mean, I ain't gonna bring it up what it is, but yeah, if y'all rock with us, this
y'all know,
the segment
you know what I'm saying.
And it just brought back memories of the segment that he used to do. You know what I mean? So that's why I was so happy.
I was definitely gonna be on your ass.
Yeah, but yeah, like
don't look it up.
Like I said, just to real quick go back to that sisterhood. I think the sisterhood is fake. I think it's
Okay.
it's fake because again, when we see the Kaya thing, when we see countless examples where women are quick,
Just a girl, just a girl.
I want you to understand something.
That's not categorized as sisterhood. Y'all
Yes, it is.
Y'all
We had just
categorizing women supporting women as sisterhood. I mean that it goes
Y'all
hand in
support
hand.
a woman
It's not-
even if y'all know she's wrong.
Listen, in the real world, how does it work? A woman finds a man in like a traditional setting. A woman finds a man. a woman has friends. That separates her from her initial partnership. The true partnership in life, because this is the partner she has for the continuously rest of her life. So say a friend goes through something bad, you want to be there for your friend. You don't have to sit there and peel off from your man and you know, belittle an entire you know, demographic of men because your friend is going through something. I understand that perspective.
Yeah.
But say my friend continues to go through this and it keeps happening. Why not just say, okay, stop going to the places that you're looking. And I understand that you said that. As a man, you can't really be offended that your girlfriend is being a good friend. It depends on what the person is saying.
Wait, what qualifies as being a good friend?
You know, sitting there and being the shoulder to cry on.
Like,
it's not a shoulder to support on if you constantly looking at trying to bash a man or trying to
Nobody
look at
said
the
I'm out
worst
here
things
bashing
possible. Girl, he ain't text you good morning. Yeah, leave that. That's not being a good friend. Like,
it's because that's childish.
I'm not gonna lie.
Some people
all right, let me give you an example. I'm sorry,
So you
girl.
can't be supportive without joining in what she's saying?
I can be supportive and say
Talked about,
it's okay.
You talking about giving good advice and pointing them in the right direction. Right, that's being a good friend.
Yes.
You don't have to join in and say, yeah, these niggas ain't shit.
I don't do that most of the time. But if somebody does me wrong, I'm going to say, this man isn't shit.
Okay.
This man isn't shit.
Can I add one thing? Usually when people have bad relationships with the other person, let's say you have a homegirl, right? And you just don't like her man. Not you, but some women tend to want their homegirl to break up with said guy because she don't think he's good enough.
No, see, I had a situation like that in my life personally.
Okay.
And I did say that.
You can't shake your head no because she had that experience.
No, I'm just thinking about how I would be in I don't think I
like how she would react in this situation. So when this person has cheated on her like periodically throughout their relationship, and she continued to go back, and I told her, if that's what you see in your relationship, if you see someone who constantly steps out on you and constantly makes you uncomfortable and makes you feel inadequate as a woman by giving women opportunities to step in between y'all two, if that's what you want, that's what you should keep in your life. But me personally, I don't find that, healthy for you. You're going to always keep coming back to me, telling me how you feel negatively about this person. If you feel that negatively, maybe you shouldn't be with them. I know it's not my position to, steer anybody on a path when it comes to their relationship, but it's also my personal perspective in the situation. If I'm looking from the outside in, if you keep telling me one end of the situation, it's like, why not just tell her, then maybe you should leave? It's not me trying to say every man out here ain't shit. Right. It's me saying, girl, this is the 10th time I heard this man cheated on you. You sure you want to go back? Like, what's your problem?
I understand. That's a good friend. Yeah, that's a good friend.
I think where the camera at? I think a lot of women that is always vouching for their single friend, their friends to be single or to fuck that nigga, they secretly want to eat your pussy. I got the data. A lot of these women want to eat your pussy. They want to rub pussies together. They don't want you to be with a man because they want you for themselves. I've seen it on multiple occasions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
I'll
listen.
be delusional if y'all want.
Hey, listen.
They want that cat just like
on the low.
You did say hide your women, right?
Yes, see, like, you know what I'm saying? You did say that, like,
I never did that before. That's
listen,
wild.
man, Joe.
Editor is gonna let you raise your hand.
Yo, Jew, man, thank you for that. That segment was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, man. Yo, again, like Jew said, let us know. Send you some DMs, whatever.
Or the Daily Wrap-Up Crew page.
Yeah, it could be whatever. Like, you know what I mean? We could be talking about fucking, I don't know, octopussy or some shit. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about. Like,
mad topics.
Nigga, love some animal pussy, right?
Hey, yo.
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He said octopus. That's like a
y'all know something.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know. That's how we got COVID. People fucking with monkeys and shit.
What? Like, they got AIDS? Listen,
No,
we ain't gonna talk about that.
Herpes is because humans, really early humans, we were messing with monkeys and eating monkeys.
I thought that's how they got AIDS.
That's how we have herpes.
Everything from a fucking
all that shit.
monkeypox, fucking
all this shit was made in the lab. I promise y'all. Like, I swear.
No, certain strains, yes, were made in the lab.
Again, man, we appreciate y'all for being on the show. We do gotta get the fuck up out of here. Again, you came late, so let them know where they go follow you at.
Oh, Chrissy K with 3 S's and 2 I's.
And yourself. Let them know they can
It's
follow you.
Nasia Rose. Y'all already know. Go follow me.
And you said you had a OnlyFans you was gonna promote, right?
I did not say I had an OnlyFans,
okay.
but y'all could definitely follow me, and because I'm working on a project that's dropping very soon.
The OnlyFans
And she's vocal.
project.
Encourage her to make her own platform, man.
Yes.
Both of them, man.
Thank you.
Yo, again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all agree, disagree, if we was wilding, if Jew was wilding, Ace was wilding, yo, let us know in the comments, man. We listen.
Ace was wilding.
I read the comments. I promise you, like, yo, man. And make sure you listen to the podcast audio every Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. Join the membership. I promise you, we got some things. It's a new year. I don't even know when this episode gonna come out.
Yeah,
Whenever it come out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna have some things. I promise you. So make sure y'all join the membership, support us, and the merch as well. Dailyrapupcrew.co. Like,
You're ready. What's the name of the segment again?
Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot us, man.
Listen, we don't judge.
That should be another segment too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, appreciate y'all. Like,
Yes, sir. She was judging me the whole show, man.
I was definitely judging. I was taking my little notes, y'all. Like,
Can't wait to say something.